Hello. You are tuning into the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Derek Carr has just retired. Look. Yo, let me tell you something right now. You see those Saints fans? They in turmoil right now. Turmoil. Listen, there's no way that they didn't have inclination that he was going to retire. Because mind you, he's been rehabbing a lot. That becomes very strenuous, and every offseason you're rehabbing. That's what broke Andrew Luck. The constant rehabbing. It's like, man, you lose the love of the game. You lose the drive that you started off with. And when I mean that the team should have already known this or had inclinations of it, this furthermore lets me know that they are just tanking. They got to be tanking. Because, mind you, they had a chance against Shedeur Sanders and said no. Look who their quarterback room is. Oh, my God. Bro, it's nasty work, bro. That's their quarterback room. Tyler Show, Spencer Rattler, Jake Haener. However you pronounce his last name. Tyler Show had one of I believe he was in the last literal eligibility that he could be as a quarterback in college football. The only person that he had more attempts than is what's his name? The super athletic guy that said he could beat Lamar in a race. Him. That's it. They drafted a guy that had trouble making it on the field in college over Shedeur Sanders. Bro, the blasphemy is crazy. Like, you have any idea how mind-boggling that is? That's the equivalent of you having a chance at, let's say, because mind you, Patrick Mahomes came from a smaller school and everything else. It wasn't like he was coming from the biggest school ever. But having a chance at a Patrick Mahomes or a Josh Allen, right? Now, matter of fact, that's even better because, mind you, Shedeur was in the Heisman race. He just didn't win it. He didn't play, remember, Shedeur only played major college football for 2 years. It's bro. If Shedeur would have got to play 4 years, bro, or 3 years, he would have probably had a Heisman on top of it. Most likely. The Birkenhoff Award, whatever, for the best pass or whatever, he won that award. He was outstanding. And they passed over him for a proverbial scrub. And I'm not trying to disrespect the man because I'm happy that he can be able to support his family, everything else. He's going to be able to make generational wealth as a backup. That's not a starter. This is what, and the reason why I'm covering this is because I want you to understand something as Ravens fans. Because a lot of times people don't seem to understand this. Teams will lose. Billionaires have egos. It's hard to tell somebody that, you're doing a horrible job and you bite and every year's not a great year when they're making $250 million off of the team. There is no owner right now that is not making $180 to $200 million a year off their team. There's none. Being an owner is a very profitable business. Every year they win the Super Bowl technically, in their eyes. I'm telling you, and mind you, remember, it used to be worse because they used to be a non, what's it called? Like the YMCA. You know the type of organization the YMCA is? Non-profit? Yeah, that's what the NFL used to be. It's crazy how much money comes in here, and then they don't really care. If I was a Saints fan, I wouldn't watch a game. Like, I would not watch a game at all. At all. Like, hold, look at it. Let me go to this real quick. Just to... Oh, my gosh. NFL owners can make substantial amounts of money from their teams, primarily through revenue sharing, local revenue generation, and the value of the team itself. In 2023, each NFL team received around $400 million from the league's revenue share, with additional revenue coming from ticket sales, parking, concessions, local TV deals, and merchandise. While many teams are profitable, it is important to note that the value of a team can be a significant factor in how much an owner benefits. Jeez. Every year they're like, bring me the money, bring me the dough, the pesos, the dinero. Every year. Imagine somebody saying you're horrible at being an owner or something like that when you're making that level of, even if you said half of that's going to your pockets. Could anybody tell you how to think if $200 million is going into your pocket each year? Some of y'all would be off the chain, bro. Like, just imagine what some of the people that even watch this show would do if they got $200 million a year. Heck, I'll even put it down. Got $100 million a year. What type of craziness they'd be on. What they would do. This is why I get on the Ravens so much, right? Because just like how they're like, hey, we don't care. We're going to pass over on this talent, right? Because of his ego. It's the same ego that allowed our team to waste an entire rookie contract and be like, it's okay. We'll make up for it in the future. That's the same ego. I want you to understand something. It's the same exact thing. And if you don't see it, if you don't make yourself known to it, privy to it, then you're stuck in a habitual cycle that does not end. The only thing that is promised is heartache and heartbreak. I'm over that. I be laughing when Raven fans say that. I'm over. That happened in the past. Could you imagine if anybody else said that they wasted 5 years of something? 5 years of anything is crazy. Y'all understand that? 4 years of anything is crazy. Imagine somebody said I wasted 4 years. Think about what you were doing 4 years ago. 4 years is the difference between a 25, 26-year-old and a 30-year-old. It's a big difference. 4 years is the difference between a high school senior and a person just coming into high school. A person that just graduated and a freshman in high school. That's the difference. It's a very, very big difference. Imagine if someone said 4 years of high school didn't mean nothing. You just took 4 years off of that. The difference between an 18-year-old and a 14-year-old. Bro, that's why I'm so hard on the Ravens, bro. That's why I'm so hard on the Ravens. That's exactly why I'm so hard on them. Because these teams... You don't understand. They're making money no matter what. It's a great day for them no matter what happens. You got to understand that. See that. Come to grips with that. And they will walk over your trust, your belief, because you feel connected to a team, and they'll happily keep taking all that money that you put into those jerseys, those concessions, those tickets, those TV, when you're sitting there like, please, just kick a field goal. Watching those games. So if you ever ask yourself, why is Nitro the way I'm doing, it's because of owners and GMs that do stuff like this. And I'm hoping some of y'all come on there and be like, oh, he's not going to be good Nitro. And then he turns out to be great. And I'm going to be like, it's funny how I can diagnose talent better than, don't try to switch the pill. Oh, well, he didn't want it because he's cocky. Don't try to pivot neither. Because remember, that's part of the reason why Lamar slid. Because he didn't follow the quota, quote unquote, the regular way of doing things. He was an upstart. He should have run the 40 like he was supposed to. Not even supposed to, like we wanted him to. So it could have even greatly more aggregated how much he should switch positions. If they had their way, we'd have never had a Lamar Jackson at quarterback. The Ravens, like I keep trying to tell you, the Ravens didn't know what they had, man. They're like, oh, he maybe turned into something. You know what I'm saying? We can, get him on that 5-year deal. He'll put butts in the seats until we get somebody that we want, that we feel like we can build around, right? I'm telling you, that's what they thought. They had no idea Lamar was going to turn into this. None. Mind you, I've been saying for how long Lamar was going to turn into something like, y'all told me I was crazy. I'm a Lamar right. It's nasty work out there, guys. Nasty work. But what do you guys think? Do you think it's crazy that these teams will happily tank multiple seasons because of ego? Or do you think it's whatever, it's their team anyways, there's no reason to complain about it, you take it or you leave it? Let me know what you think down in the comments, please, all right? But as always, that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Again, how we get down, we have fun, we laugh. But everything we talk about, we did in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment, guys. You know I love the comments. And if you haven't already done so already, check out the Wunderkind Morning Show. Yes, live Monday through Thursdays, 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. in the mornings, where we cover all hot topics in sports. And at the end of every show, we cover nostalgia from the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. So be there or be squared. Okay, guys? Also, if you'd like to donate, channel, help out with equipment and stuff like that, bottom of the screen, there's a QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash is located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. This show is not just signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yeah.